Okay, hello, good evening. Welcome to our first session. Um, day- Welcome to day one of our 34-day programming exercise. Okay, within these 34 days, we will learn how to build websites, uh, code in HTML, CSS, and also JavaScript. Now, basically, we will start off with um, HTML. So I'm sharing my screen right now. All right. So what is HTML? HTML, which stands for Hypertext Markup Language, is a most commonly used language for developing web pages. It was created in 1991 by Berners-Lee. So why do we code in HTML? For this exercise, we'll be designing websites using HTML, which is a hypertext markup language. So um, first and foremost, will be first and foremost, I'd like to explain the difference between compilers, interpreters, assemblers. So I think this website right here did a good job to that. So we have language processors, we have assemblers, we have assembler, we have the compiler, and we have the interpreter. So we have compilers, interpreters, translate programs written in high-level languages into machine codes that a computer understands. So now there are different compilers in them. There are different compilers online. We have Atom, we have Bracket, we have Notepad++, we have Visual Studio Code, and Sublime Text, and many other compilers. But for this exercise, for this period of 34 days, we'll be using Visual Studio Code. So all right. Now, as you can see, to download Visual Studio Code, you have to type Visual Studio Code. All right, you're here. Now, next thing we'll do is to download the um, application. So to download the application, we click at their site. The official site for Visual Studio is this. So when we click on the site, it takes us to the home page. Now, that's taking lots of time. Okay, yeah, here we are. Now, if you click here, the drop down arrow, so we have the Mac operating system users. So this is the one you download. You have Windows x34, Linux x34. Now, you have to know the version of the operating system you're running. So if you are a Windows user, you're either a Windows x34 user, x64 user rather, or a Windows x32 user. Now, so to find out if you're either x32 or x64, you could just do this. Go to the PC shortcut here. Then this space, you right click and go to properties. So you see, this is a processor type of the system and the size of the RAM. Then here under system type, it says 64-bit operating system, x64 base processor. So I'm having an x64 base processor, and since I have a 64 base processor, what it means is that I can't download files that belong to the 32-bit processor. And if I try to do that, they will not be compatible and they will not install. So just go over here, then click on download. If you click the download button, um, click the download button, then you follow the prompt, go to our downloads, then we can install. So go to your download, you look for the file, and then you install it. So after installation, now the environment looks something like this. The programming environment looks something like this. So we have all right. I'm going to put it in the description below. So I'm going to put links to the different downloads. So whether for Mac users, Windows users, Linux users, I'm going to put the link to the download. The link to the download is in the description below. So if you're just joining us, click on the links and download and install your version of this your version of this software. Then you can join us. So we are going to quickly create a simple program. So to help us do that, we will start by first, let me minimize this. So right click, go to your home page and create a new folder. So I've called this folder my 34-day code session, or my 34-day website. So in this, my 34-day website, I'm going to create some other folders. So I'm going to create a folder called CSS, and this is where my CSS code will be. I'm going to create another folder called pictures or images, and this is where my images will be. Let me create it as lowercase letter, because when I start putting. All right. So do I need another folder? Yeah, bootstrap. Okay. When we get there, we talk about bootstrap. And what else? That's all for now. I think that's all for now. That if there need more pages, I can create more pages. Maybe I can have page 1, page 2, about us and the rest. All right. Having created these folders, I'm going to close this right here. So that's it. My 34-day website. So that's it right here. So let me first save it over here. So having created that, then I'll go back to my Visual Studio Code. Okay, maximize this. So I'll say um, new file. So I'll get this new file. A new file. What type of file? A text file. Yeah, a text file. So then I'll come down here. So follow me. I'm going to come down here and I'll type HTML. So you see, so I'm telling the system that whatever code I'm writing in here is a HTML. I'm telling this Visual Studio Code that whatever code I'm writing in here is a HTML code. So let's start. Let's start a simple HTML code. Okay, we have doc type HTML. So I have HTML. And, I'm going to close that. So, all right, we could quickly notice that the program helps me to close my tags. These are called tags. This is a tag, this is an open tag HTML, this is a closed tag HTML. Now the program, the application Visual Studio Code helps me to close my tags. What is actually going on is that I have downloaded extensions right here. So these extensions, so look at this extension called auto close tag, auto complete tag. So I have downloaded and installed them. So to download an extension, you just simply go here, extensions, type the extension you want. Let's say I want to work on React project, so I have to type React.js. So I see, look at simple React snippets. Okay, see ES7. Okay, so I'm going to write that React Native tools. So I want this. JS, React snippets, React Native extension pack. What is it going to do? Let's check the descriptions. We say this. Okay. All right. Okay. Comes with HTML snippets. All right. Okay. Let me look at React Native tools already installed. Then simple React snippets. So I'll install that. Now you just type whatever extensions you need. Now for the benefit of this lesson, we're going to need the following extensions, which is your auto close tag or auto complete tag. Either of them will do. Then you have your oh no, I have HTML. Okay, I'm doing my HTML, CSS support and HTML snippets. So I could also put it with you. Then for CSS, I have my CSS support. And okay, that's all for now. So let's go back to our codes. So that's awesome. Now, inside this is the body. This is where the code lies. Between these environments is where my code lies, my program lies in this environment. So right here, I'm going to start off by saying, okay, title. So the title the title of web page is 34 day code. Now that's the title of the web page. So if I save this, Control S, you hit Control S. So let me call this 34 day. And then I have to locate my desktop. Then in my desktop, I have my 34 day website. And I open, and then I save it right in there. All right. So this is 34day.html, and let us see what we have. So if I go to my desktop right here, and then I open that, you see, it has recognized it as a browser-enabled, browser openable um, uh, uh, tool or object. So you could always open it with a browser. So I'm going to open it with my Microsoft Edge. So now this is what we have. So this is what we have. Now look here, look up here, you see the title. So that's the title of my page. Title of my page. So I'm trying to close all these down until I try to get. So that's it. That's where the title is. All right. So now let's put something in the body. Let's put something in the body quickly. So in the body, all right. Put the body. Okay. All right. The body, everything in the code, everything in the site, everything in the site goes in this environment. So in the body, I'm going to put the H1. Says this is my first website. So this is my first website. Control S to save. Then I'll go back to check. So let's refresh. You see that this is my first website. So we've written something into the site, into the code now. And that's how to code how to write a very simple code for your first time. This is a basic HTML code. These are tags, remember. This is a closed tag, and this is an open tag. This is an open tag, this is its closed tag. So whatever tag you open, do well to close them, and see you in the next video. Thank you and goodbye.